Hi guys! Hi! How are you? It's me, Mermaid Thea, and today I will rank and I will rate the places where I've been free diving with 1 or 5 stars. So let's start with the first place, which is the Black Sea. As you know, my country is at the Black Sea, so I've been freediving there for a very long time, since I was little. So long time ago, this sea, the Black Sea, was a lake, very deep lake, which was situated beneath the mountains. So from every side it was surrounded by mountains. And because it was a very big lake and very deep, so at one point at the Bosphore, the water came through, the water from the sea, from the Bosphore came through this lake, and it became a sea. Because it has only one, because it's open only from one side, this sea is not so salty like the other seas. So the salt is half the density than at the other seas. And because of that, and because it's very deep, so the see-through in the water is not so good. And that was the place where I was freediving a lot. It has beautiful beaches. The sea is very beautiful. Just the see-through in the water is not so good. And that's why, and also because it's colder than the other seas, because it is very deep, so that's why it is colder than the other seas. So that's why I will rate it with 3 stars. So the first one, the Black Sea, is rated from me with 3 stars. Then the second one, the second place that I was freediving is at Ohrid Lake. Because when I was at school and I was a schoolgirl, we went on vacation from the school. We went at this school trip to the Ohrid Lake in Macedonia, which is our neighbor country. So we went there to see the site, to travel, to visit. And when we were at the lake, at the Ohrid Lake, our teacher told us that we can go swim. It was forbidden to swim there. But our children, our teacher told her you can go swim for little time, not for very long, because it's forbidden. But I will not tell to the other teachers. And she allowed us, me and 3 other guys, 1 girl and 2 other boys. So we went for a swim there and for free dive, but I was without mask, without anything, because I didn't bring my gear and my mask and my fins and everything. So we just went like this, and it was also the water was very cold because it is a lake and it's a deep lake. So the water was very cold, but the see-through was very good because the water was very clear. but because it was really really cold even in the summer. It was, I think it was springtime. So that's why I will rate it also with 3 stars, the Ohrid Lake. Then I went swimming in Cyprus. It was a long time ago. And I went with my father in Cyprus and with my mother. So we were there for 3 days. It was very hot, you know, there is really hot in Cyprus. On the Greek part of the island we went, and there was a place which was called Blue Lagoon, which was a really amazing place where many people went there to free dive with boats. They go there to swim with boats, and this lagoon is really really beautiful, and the sea is very warm. The see-through in the water is really good. So it was really like paradise. But when I was free diving, because the bottom of the sea there is is with many rocks, and it has many rocks and some marine life that I don't know much about. So when I was free diving, I went very near to one rock, and I even touched the rock with my body when I was diving, and then I felt something warm, like something like warm wave from the rocks like this. I felt it here on my body, and then when we went out, I realized that I have a red spot, a big red spot here, because from the rocks there is some microorganism or something that is living there, and when I was near swimming, maybe this this something, I don't know what it was, felt threatened, and it released this wave of some poison. So I was poisoned here, and I have this big red spot, which maybe it was burning for maybe 2-3 days, so it was a long time. It didn't disappear, this thing, and because of that, and because the Cyprus people that live there, they have killed all the dolphins, and there was not much fish or anything in underwater. So because of that, I will rate it with 2 stars. It was very beautiful. And then of course my favorite place for free diving, it is of course Greece. As you know, there the water is very clean, very warm. Everything is very beautiful. There are a lot of fish. The marine life is very beautiful also, and it is my top place for free diving, and I think it is the paradise on earth, because there are no sharks, at least I haven't seen for maybe 10 years since I'm freediving in Greece. I haven't seen any sharks. I have seen dolphins, but in the far from the shore, so I haven't seen them from near. But there is just amazing for freediving, and that's why I'm giving 5 stars to Greece, the best place for freediving for me. And guys, so for now that's the places that I've been freediving. So guys, tell me what you think, tell me your favorite place for freediving, and how you feel about freediving. And I hope you like the places that I picked, and I'm sending you kisses, guys, and I will see you very soon. Bye guys.